What's up, everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Bricks and Toys. Today, we have another incredible part of an incredible build of the LEGO F1 Speed Champion cars. But first, I have a question for you all. I have been kind of slow to unveil this on the channel, and now I'm going to unveil it officially. Do you notice anything going on around me? Things may seem a little lit around here, for lack of a better term, because they have been lit. I recently invested in some puck lighting. These are rechargeable LED pucks that, as they go bad, I just pluck them off the shelf, for lack of a better term, plug them into a USB-C charger, charge them up, and then slap them right back. No wires, no mess, no fuss. They are RGB, they change colors. I did a small little video about this on the channel for the shorts, so if you're curious about what they look like in RGB mode, be sure to check that out. But now, hopefully you guys can see the LEGO collection a lot better behind me when you're watching my videos. I know I'm enjoying it because now I can see my Speed Champions cars and all of that, and it just looks so nice. Plus my helmets, which is probably out of frame for you guys, are also lit up. It's just a really cool studio upgrade. So now back to the video at hand. If you guys watched my prior video, we went over the Amazon F1 Ultimate Collector's Pack, which was all 10 of the new F1 Speed Champions cars. We went through the box, we unboxed the box, we went and we reviewed the Kick Sauber and the Williams F1 cars in that video, leaving us 8 more cars to fully review. And I said it in the video that I was going to do 4 for part 2 and 4 more for part 3. Well, guys, this is part 2. So as we are reviewing these sets in the 2024 Constructor Championship order, starting off with 8th place is our VCARB, going on to our 7th place, which is our Haas. Then going on to our 6th place is going to be our Alpine, and then our 5th place is going to be our Aston Martin. These are our suspects today to review. Let's briefly go through the boxes that are all going to be pretty much the same, and then we're going to unbox them, which might be pretty much the same. Nonetheless, let's check them out. Starting off with the VCARB, we have 248 pieces with this guy. This one is not on a racing track like the last two that was reviewed on the channel. This one's kind of like on a showroom floor. Again, we got the racetrack, white little side right there, LEGO Speed Champions. We got a side profile of the car, 1-to-1 of the little soft tire element. So I believe on the last ones we had white, which is the hard tire. On this one we're going to go with the soft. So it's cool to see that they're changing up the tire elements with the colors. On the back of the box, we got a picture of the actual car from last year, which is kind of more of like a purplish blue, where the LEGO car looks to be a little bit more of a baby blue. And then a top down of the actual car. Then we have on the side of the box, country of origins, do not eat it, barcodes on the bottom. Pretty much run-of-the-mill stuff. Going on to the Haas F1 car. This is going to have 242 pieces, and we're back to the car racing down a racetrack. Again, we got that traditional F1 style packaging with the white on the side. Side profile of the car, soft tire for the 1-to-1 on the back of the box. We got the car from the back shot. We got the actual car in the picture of the dual molded helmet, and then the top down of the LEGO built car right there. Again, country of origins, do not eat it, barcodes, all of that. Next up is the Alpine. Now the Alpine, again, is on the racetrack. This one's going to have 258 pieces. Box is exactly as all the other ones. Do not eat it on the side, all of that. We have the 1-to-1 with a yellow tire, which is, I believe, the medium tire. So we went from white to red. Now we're in the yellows. Anyway, going to the back of the box, we got a picture of the actual Alpine down here. A picture of the dual molded helmet with a really cool, like, magenta colored translucent visor. I think that's pretty cool. Back shot of the car on the back of the box, not to mention, with a top-down picture right there. And then lastly, going to the Aston Martin right here. And we're on the racetrack with this one again. So far, the only showroom one is the Red Bull. Wonder what's up with that. Well, anyway, 269 pieces with this one. Boxes just like all the other ones with the country of origin, do not eat it. Side profile, again, a medium Pirelli tire. Coming over to the back of the box, we got a back shot of the car with the real car, which is a little bit more of a turquoise green. Then we have the dual molded helmet in the middle and a top down of the last picture. Barcodes, all of that. That is our boxes, everybody. Now, Each one of these cars is readily available at your local, whatever the place sells Lego, for about $26.99 here in the US. I did get these as part of an Amazon collector's pack. If you guys missed that video, well guys, this is what it looks like. You buy this box off Amazon, the whole thing costs $270, so you don't save any money, but you do get the convenience of getting them all in one box with a exclusive collective poster, which we all cannot breathe without. So that's how I bought all of these, is all in one. I know Costco's got some pretty good deals right now. If you can get them all, you can definitely save some money instead of buying one big box like I did. But come on, do you want to miss out on that poster? I know I sure didn't. Anyway, let's bust out these boxes and let's see what we have in terms of the build for each one of these. I'm just going to say it. Medium-sized instruction book, medium-sized to large-size sticker sheet with 6 miniature bags in each of these. Because that's what we got for the first 2. Let's see what we got for the next 4. Starting off with the VCARB. Let's go. We're going to have a punch tab right there. Do our pour. Boom. There we are. For the VCARB, we actually have a little bit of a bigger bag, but we have bag 1, bag 2, bag 3, which is small again, a larger bag 4, small bag 5, and a bag number 6. So 6 bags, just like I said, small and large. Medium-sized book, we'll get to that here in a second. And then we have a medium-sized sticker sheet. This one is about as detailed included as the Williams. But you guys get a look at that guy right there. Look at all those Visa stickers and Cash App stickers. It just screams money, baby. Even though I don't really use Cash App. Cash App's a little scammy here in the US. But anyway, we got our book. 20 points right there. If you buy the 10-pack, you get 200 points by scanning your QR code all the way through. I believe within the first page, you're going to have a picture of the Lego car with some statistics with the actual car right there. Then going all the way to the back of the book, we will see we have 98 building steps and 87 pages. And that is our VCARB, everybody. Next up, MoneyGram Haas. What's up with all these sponsors? Oh, and I forgot to mention, little tiny chassis element that was hiding over here. So, MoneyGram Haas with the money sponsor. Money, money, money. I have bought many MoneyGrams in my day in the form of a money order to pay rent. Anyway, do our pour. There we are. And what do we have? Well, guess what, guys? Little bag 1, medium bag 2. Little bag 3, medium bag 4. Little bag 5, medium bag 6. So that's going to be our bags. Another little tiny chassis. We have our book, and then we have our sticker sheet. Sticker sheet is a little less detailed than the VCARB. There's all of our Haas stickers. These Haas logos are in the paper/plastic-ish form and not on the side of a concrete barrier on a racetrack like Haas normally is. That was an F1 joke. Again, we got a QR code for our points right down here. If we go to the first couple pages, we are going to have, well, a little bit of statistical information with the real and the fake car. Then to the back of the book, we're going to have 106 building steps and 89 pages. And that is our Haas, everybody. I do want to note that most of the books look like this. With the VCARB, it looks like that. Why is it different, even on the back? So strange. Also, hold on here. Okay, this is important, everybody. If you guys are watching my video, I found something very stupid that makes no sense. Maybe you guys can explain it to me. I think it's coming to me why it's like this. So when I looked at this book did not look like a Speed Champions playbook. It looked like an adult book. When I look at this box, it looks like an adult Speed Champion set would look like, with a little bit of the play with that Formula One logo. So I looked closer, guys. 18 and older on this guy. These all are 10 and older. So that's why this one has the showroom look. That's why this one has a different looking book. Not sure, something with Red Bull being an energy drink. Maybe there's a little bit of a thing there to where they don't want 10-year-olds want to drink Red Bull, so they put an 18 and older sticker on it. Maybe that's what it is. But floor is open, guys. Drop comments down below to why you think they would actually do that. I'm going to say they don't want 10-year-olds being influenced by energy drinks. What do you think, Kiki? You like that one? Okay, how about you get lost, cat? Next up, Alpine, getting back on track. We got our punch tab right there. Open up our box, do our pour, and it's exactly what we expect right there. Once again, we got a small bag 1, medium bag 2, small bag 3, medium bag 4, small bag 5, medium bag 6, 6 bags total. Little tiny chassis element right there. Here is our Alpine sticker sheet. This one looks to be, about average when it comes to how detailed these stickers are going to be and how many that there is on a sheet. And then we have our book. Again, QR code. Looks like all the rest except for the Red Bull. And then, opening it up, we're going to see another spec sheet right here, or statistics sheet, to compare the real to the fake, or just facts about the real and the fake. Then to the back of the book, we're going to have 91 steps and 97 pages for our Alpine. Then there was one left, which is our 5th place challenger for the constructor, which is our Aston Martin team, now featuring Adrian Newey as of March of this year, which is the engineer behind Red Bull and probably a lot of their championships. Also, the engineer that made the Williams car that killed Senna. Dark turn. Anyway, Aston Martin. Let's do our pour right there after a punch tab. And let's go through our bags. Small bag 1, medium bag 2, small bag 3, medium bag 4, small bag 5, medium bag 6, just like with the rest of them. Small chassis element, just like the rest of them. Sticker sheet is probably just as detailed as the majority of them. Lots of Aston Martin Aramco stickers on that guy for you to look at. Instruction booklet, QR code, like we've said before. Then we're going to have a picture of the real car and the Lego car with some statistics. Then off to the back of the book for 97 building steps and 99 pages total. And that gets her done. So what have we learned from this unboxing portion of the video, besides the fact that they're all the same extra parts floating around the box, all the same bag count, all the same medium-sized sticker sheets with a ton of small-ass stickers to put on, and similar build sizes? Well, I can tell you what I've learned. In video number 1, I told you guys, I don't know why, there's an 18 and older age range on this box, but now we know why that 18 and older is there. It's not because it's 2,600 some odd pieces for all 10 of these. It is there because 2 of these cars are going to have 18 and older age limits on them because of what I think is the sponsor. You guys can already guess what other car has that. I'm looking at it and it will be in the next video. So up next for this video is going to be the review on all 4 of these cars. Okay, everybody, let's kick off this review, which would be our VCARB, our Racing Bulls as of this season. Let's start off by taking a look at our minifigure. Okay, so here is our minifigure. Just like with the Williams, we do have a basic all-white suit with some front torso print and back torso print. We do have that incredible new helmet element. This one is featuring a printed RB at the top and a red visor. Removing the helmet, we do have a lady face, only one side. And with the hairpiece on, we can tell that this is a F1 Karen. That is an F1 Karen haircut if I ever seen one. We're just going to take that off and act like it doesn't exist and put the helmet back on. We also get a black wrench included with this set. Now let's take a look at the car. Okay, so here we have the car. Now this one has the most different type of side pod build that I've ever seen. Let's just start right here in the middle and let's be a little bit disorganized by starting off with the side pod. This side pod attaches with a 1x1 stud with a rod piece, so basically it goes in straight like that. And it's brick built. We build this piece, and then this is the piece that sticks on. Only 3 stickers for that side pod alone. Then we do have a printed piece right over here, which is a 2x2 curve that says Hugo. And then we have a sticker piece right here that says Orlin. We have another printed element right here, which is a 1x4 brick in red with a white stripe, followed by 2 more sticker elements in red to carry on that look. We do have a silver bull for the Red Bull right up in here with another sticker right there. It says Cash App. Coming down the line, we do have another sticker on a curved element right there. It says 2-door. We have a red hoop, traditional steering wheel, a red seat cockpit-like area, Coming over here to the top, sticker, 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 and one more sticker right here. We don't have anything to really lock in that wrench piece like we do on all the other cars. Like I said, this one's built a little bit differently. Coming down to the front of the car, we have a printed piece right here in the front, as well as a 1x1 slope with HRC printed on it. And these other 3 pieces are all stickers. We do have another sticker right there on each side. And then we do go into our traditional printed wheel centers and our printed tires of our soft red Pirelli P0s. Everything on this side is pretty much the same. A lot of 1x1 piece usage, so you're constantly getting it straightened out to make it look neat. Going to the rear spoiler, we have 2 stickers on each side. One for the car, one for another Hugo sponsor. Up here at the top, looking straight up at the car, we have the Cash App sticker right there for the rear spoiler. And then turning the car all the way around, we have that rear piece right here that is printed on all of these with another Cash App sticker. Looking at the bottom of the car, well, that's your construction of the vehicle. Like I said, this one was built a little bit differently, but again, very similarly to all of the other ones. I do feel like I need to go around and straighten out a lot of the pieces. And that is our Red Bull. Let's insert our driver by lifting up the hoop, moving up the arms, and dropping them in. There we go. Next up is going to be number 7 with Haas. And this one has a boo-boo. We'll talk more about that boo-boo in just a second. Right now, let's talk about the minifigure. Here we have our minifigure, and just like with the Williams and the VCARB, it's all white with torso print for the fire suit front and back. Same dual molded helmet design. This one is in red with a printed H for the Haas logo. Popping that off. With the hairpiece on, we have our first male driver with Lando's haircut. That's interesting. We'll just save that one for the McLaren. Anyway, I believe that there are 5 males and 5 female drivers with all of these cars. Let's get his helmet back on. Let's talk about the actual car. And it is to note, we do have a silver wrench element. Now let's start off with our side profile of our Haas Racing F1 car. Well, we have stickers. We have 2 of them right here on the side of the spoiler on each side. And this is the only car that has a sticker down here on the 1x1 dot and all the way through this angled tile right here. We also have a sticker on the Palm Angels, one right above to carry up the white that comes all the way down. Then we have 2 to make up the Haas on the side pod. And then we have the one right here, which is what I had for lunch. Chipotle. Chipotle is my life. Actually, no, it's not. It's disgusting to me nowadays. Just eat it when I have to. Then on the back of the spoiler, we have one more sticker right there. With the wheel covers, we have printed wheel caps like we do with all of these, and soft Pirelli printed P0 tires. Looking at the top down of the car, well, we have stickers galore. Actually, it's not too bad. We have the traditional printed centerpiece right here. We do have a sticker right here at the end of the hoop. We do have the normal hoop design on all of these cars return with the wrench that drops into this little center hole. But we have stickers right here, says money and gram. Stickers for the wheel covers right here. Stickers that make up the money gram right there. Money gram on the engine cover, and these stickers right back here for the rest of the engine cover. Right here we are missing a piece. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but that piece is missing. I could not find it. They gave me another piece instead in the box that was not the right piece. I do have one hopefully coming on order from Lego, but it's going to take a long time from what it says. On the rear spoiler we got the big Haas sponsor, and on the back we got that same 1x1 tile and the MoneyGram logo. Coming over to this side, it's more of the same thing. Just to let you guys get a look. Same steering wheel, same everything. We do have a little bit of a different engine cover hoop design right back there. But other than that, that is your Haas. Let you guys get a look at the lower bottom. Not a lot differentiating these cars, I tell you guys. Next up is our Alpine. Let's start off with our racing driver. Now with the Alpine, we get some color. We get pink arms, black printed torso, black legs, and a back printed torso as well. So it's a black minifigure with pink arms, but that pink print does help out a bit. We do have a blue helmet with the A printed on it for the Alpine and a pink translucent visor. We do take off the helmet and go back into our female type minifigures. This one's haircut is just like that, and there is no secondary face on this minifigure. Let's put the helmet back on. Let's go ahead and talk about the car. But we do have another pearl silver wrench. Okay, let's start with the top down. Change it up a little bit. This thing's black. Wow, okay, well, that's exciting. But you know what? It actually has pops of pink and a kind of a different but simple approach to the rear engine cover. Let's start off with our front spoiler. Sticker right there with the BWP. Printed on the very tip of the nose, and that printed slope piece right there for the Alpine sponsors. BWP sticker right there. Traditional hoop design, traditional spoon designs as we see on all of these. Engine cover is what looks a little bit barren, but inside of the cockpit there is some pink accents. Stickers here and here going into a really open space within the side pods. Kind of interesting how they did that. And over here, it looks like it's just a flat tiled surface with a couple slopes with stickers that say Castrol, Renault, and the Alpine all right in there. And then an interesting sticker that allows a provision cutout for this back piece on these two pink 2x2 tiles. BWP on your rear spoiler. Now, going to the inevitable on the sides, you guys see anything different with this car compared to all the other cars so far? If you guessed different wheel covers, you would be correct. We have a different print in the front center cap right here in blue than we do in the rear with the pink. So far, this is the only one that's like that. We do have printed Pirelli P0 tires, this time in the medium compound. Sticker right down here that says the A. Of course, 2 stickers to make up the side pod for the BWP. Another one over here that says Alpine. And then we have one that says Microsoft with a printed 1x1. That's what I said weird about the Haas, how that one wasn't printed, but this one was. Completing the rear wing, we have a Castrol and another Alpine with another one of those 1x1 with the dots. And then here we got another side look. Same thing as on the other side. You can see all the blues, pinks, and everything going around here, taking a look. And the same thing for the front spoiler. Blue front, pink rear, center caps on the wheels. And that is the Alpine. Pretty basic on this one, not too much to talk about. All of these cars so far have the wider rear tires with the skinnier fronts. I'm showing you guys the bottom of the car so you guys can get a sense of what is different. Things you're going to notice that are different is like these pieces right here that make up these front like little strakes, and also what connects in the rear wheels. Those are different on some of these as well. Let's insert our driver by lifting up our hoop, moving our arms, and then dropping them in. And now our 5th place finisher of the 2024 Constructors Championship, and our last. Let's start off with the minifigure. Here we have our minifigure. It's all green. Translucent green visor, green torso, green legs, front torso print though, rear torso print, pop off the helmet. We have another female driver. I think this is our last female driver. There we have our female driver with her hairpiece, just so you guys can get an idea. Helmet goes back on. We do have a printed logo for the Aston Martin on the top of the helmet, and traditionally a pearl silver wrench element. Now let's talk about the car. Let's start with the front of the car to make it a little bit different. We're going to start off with the printed nose right here. And you know what? We have a TikTok sponsor. TikTok, woohoo! And then we have a sticker here, here, and here for all those parts. We have AVA Trade and Aramco for the other 2 stickers with a 1x1 printed Aston Martin logo right down there. We have no prints or stickers on the side of the wings, and going into the side profile of the vehicle, we have the printed center cap of the wheels as well as printed medium Pirelli P0 tires. We have another interesting side pod design, different but kind of similar to the Williams in a weird sense, featuring 2 stickers and 2 stickers, as well as stickers back in here that are kind of hidden in. Looking at the bottom, we can see we have a really interesting design with attachment points and radiator grills. Coming around to the top of the car, we have sticker, sticker, and sticker. Going to the back spoiler, we have 2 stickers at the edge of the spoiler, as well as the normal Aramco and the Valvoline and the traditional look of the back of the car, all the same. Coming over here to this side, same thing, same. Spoon elements for the mirrors, black cockpit, not too much to see. It looks a little flat and a little dull up here at the top of the side pods. Not too interesting at all. Let you guys get a look at the bottom once again to compare. Now, I do want to briefly put this up next to the one we did get last year, now that we got one of the cars we already have. Okay, with the 2 cars held up, can you tell which one is which? Well, I definitely can. And I can honestly tell you, the focused 2-pack old school one has some incredible better details. Now the whole car is not significantly better. Like I like the spoiler on the new, but I kind of like the side pod design on the old. Very similar to this model. I do like the front aerodynamics on the new one. I definitely like the wheels better on the new one as they are more accurate. And I kind of like the new front suspension elements. The wing is kind of the same, and the front nose cone is kind of the same, but there's the difference between the two right there. Interesting. Let's take a look at the bottom. And the bottoms are completely different for the most part as well. Okay, well, that's interesting. Let's wrap up this video. And, well, there we have another 4 cars down. So, how is Bricks and Toys feeling so far with all of these builds? Well, I'm getting just a little bit tired. Maybe it's because I did this over working today, so I worked a full day at work. I got these 4 cars built, came home, busted out the end of this video. We're going to do the same thing for the next 4 cars, just multitasking. I am literally, right now, personally in life, separate from the build. I am working a full-time job. I am self-teaching myself a career that I've already gone to school for 10 years ago, but never completed. And I'm also doing a YouTube channel. So I'm doing 3 things within my day, since my job is a little bit of a slower job. I'm making a check, I'm trying to earn a better career, and I'm also trying to make videos for you guys. Because if you guys have been long-term supporters of the channel, and in more recent times, you guys will have known that I've been constantly talking about money all the way until a breaking point to where I officially just had to separate money from the channel in my hopes of doing this full time and just separate the whole thing and do what's best, and that is to bring this back down to a hobby. And we don't care about money anymore. We only talk about it in the sense of what's the best deal for you guys, because I am literally going back to school and doing what I should have did all along to take care of my family. So, update. Anyway, back to the cars. Every single one of these, like I said, cost about $27 here in the US. They all are good builds. Out of these 4, which ones stick out the most? I definitely like the VCARB. I like the extra printed pieces that we don't usually get with the other cars. But again, the back half looks kind of I really do like the black and the blues and the pink with the Alpine. The Haas is pretty fresh. And then there's the Aston Martin. But since I did the Aston Martin last year, I just kind of showed you briefly. Aston's probably at the bottom. Then the Haas, then the Alpine, then the Red Bull, or the VCARB. I really like those side pods on the VCARB because they're just, so far, the most different compared to all of them, where a lot of these have the traditional, 2 pieces to make up the side logo, like the Sauber, Haas, and Alpine. But then there's ones like the Williams and the Aston that has a lot of curved pieces and stickers to really fill it in. As I showed you already with the cars we've already gotten, it seems like they did put a little bit more detail in these, but you know what? These ones are just fine. There's some new parts to really make these things cool, and that is what makes them cool. I do feel like they are tossing around techniques, moving techniques in and out of order in order to make it fresh. So in case you do build every single car, it does get kind of changed up throughout the process. I do also notice while building some of these cars have a 2x block instead of a 3x3 block. Basically, the shorter 1x1 brick, not the normal size one. Instead of using that shorter brick that's like 1 plate shorter is what I'm trying to say, they use 2 plates instead. So I do see a sense of part inflation on some of these cars to kind of make them seem more even when compared together, when they're just using extra pieces that we've already seen on other cars that only take 1 piece versus 2. I do notice that happening. I also do notice some inconsistencies with the stickers. Some of the stickers, when it shows it on the car, it's in a different direction than when you're doing it in the book. So make sure you do watch out for that, because that can be a little frustrating. I think I went through that with the Aston, but I don't think I caught it with the Alpines. I think the Alpine had the same issue, and mine are weird, where on the Aston, they're correct. So clearly, there is plenty to talk about with these cars. It does suck that I did get a missing piece. They gave me a green translucent 1x1 dot for this car. That's clearly not the right piece. It's a right angle flat tile piece that's missing. And of course, Lego has a indefinite back order to when they'll get to it, but at least they were fast to accept the request. So one magical day that will arrive and I'll get that fixed on the car. For now, it's a glaring issue. That's all I have to say about these cars. Again, recommending is simple. Buy the ones you want. Wait for a sale for the ones you don't if you want them all, or just buy the ones you want. Simple. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I'm just going to ask you guys to consider hitting that subscribe button, follow along with everything that we do here. Please share this video with your friends. Hit the thumbs up, the like button. That would be awesome. Up next on the channel, the last 4, and we're done with this 3-part series. And I'm done with let's just face it. It is repetitious, no matter how they change it around per car. It is what it is. So guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on that next video.